Bardstown Discovery Series. So there was 3, 6, 4, and the latest Bardstown Discovery batch 7. Alright, we'll be reviewing these here shortly. Boom! Welcome to Bourbon Quest. It's your host, Bourbon Steve. Whew! Now that Mash Madness is over, we can get better. We can get back to doing some whiskey reviews and uncorkings and all kinds of good stuff. So remember, stay hydrated, my friends. Tonight, we're going to be doing a drink through of Bardstown Discovery Series. So, and I'll just go ahead, we're going to be doing an uncorking of the latest, which is Bardstown Discovery Series batch number 7. I'll let you take a look at that. I don't know if it's going to come through on the camera there, but it gives you a list of the breakdown. I'll go over it here in just a moment. But that's what we're going to be uncorking today here on Bourbon Quest. So I've got them arranged, obviously, except I haven't had any of this one before. But we have ranked in order. My favorite is Bardstown Discovery Series number 3. Second place so far goes to Bardstown Discovery Series number 6. And then Bardstown Discovery Series number 4. And then, of course, we're going to be doing an uncorking of number 7. So there's 3, 6, 4, 7. 5 has been killed. It was my least favorite, so I went ahead and killed it to get it out of the way. But let's go ahead and pour these, and then we'll talk about them and drink through them. So Bardstown Discovery number 3, in my opinion, is the GOAT up to this point. Would have been, if I had my channel up and running at the time, that definitely would have been my whiskey of the year for 2020. Bardstown Discovery number 3. This is my second favorite so far, which was the last one, Discovery 6. And then you had Bardstown Discovery number 4. And then the latest is going to be a fresh uncorking here on Bourbon Quest. So let's go ahead and pop this bottle, yo. Alright, this is a fresh cork pop here on Bourbon Quest. This is Bardstown Discovery Series batch number 7. America! Hell yeah! So we'll pour a little in the glass. And then, of course, here on Bourbon Quest, we're going to go to the overflow infinity bottle, but we hadn't had an uncorking in a while because of Mash Madness. But you know, a nice healthy 2-ounce pour, and it'll eventually go into the regular infinity. But right now, it's going into the overflow. So there's our infinity bottle pour. So let's get through them and taste them. So we'll start with Bardstown Bourbon Company Discovery Series. This is batch 3. Blend of straight bourbon whiskey, 110 proof. And to give you an idea on Discovery number 3, it is 45% Indiana 13-year. I'm not going to go through the mash bill. with 32% Kentucky 13-year-old and 23% Kentucky 10-year-old. So we'll go ahead and cheers, Bourbon Quest. Oh yeah, that's still the GOAT. Number 3 is freaking amazing. Really is. This is my second bottle. I killed one already before. Was fortunate enough that I did get a second bottle of number 3. That's it. So when that part's gone, it's gone. We'll probably do a video in the next week or two going against what would have been my number 1 whiskey of the year, the Bardstown Discovery number 3, and have it go up against Jack Daniel's Coy Hill, which was my whiskey of the year for 2021. But cheers, Bourbon Quest. So there you have it, Discovery number 3. And then the prior to number 7, the latest one was Discovery Series number 6, which I thought was pretty damn good. It is 68% Kentucky 11-year-old, 16% Tennessee 17-year-old, and then 16% Indiana 7-year-old. So that's the Discovery number 6. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. It's good. You get a little bit more of high rye mash bill on that. I guess that's from the Indiana that's in there. Black pepper really comes through in that rye spice, but still damn good. It's not a number 3, but it's still very respectable. I was not a big fan of the number 5. That's why it's not in this lineup, because that bottle got killed to make room on the shelf for others. But let's go to the next one down the line, which would be Discovery Series number 4, which was composed of 55% Kentucky 13-year-old, 37% Kentucky 15-year-old, and 8% Kentucky 10-year-old. So this one was all Kentucky. I'm surprised I liked the number 6 over that. I guess maybe the Indiana, but also the Tennessee. The number 3 was Kentucky, Indiana. So number 6 didn't have any Indiana. No, it did. It was Kentucky, Tennessee, and Indiana. Number 4 was just all straight Kentucky. And I don't think I mentioned it, but the proof on number 6 was 111.1. And then number 4 comes in at 115 proof. So let's revisit that one. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Here you go. I mean, it's very good. I think that, honestly, I mean, number 3 is the GOAT, but I think that number 6 and number 4 were pretty close. They weren't very, very much. Number 5 was a big disappointment. That's why it got killed. It's not here. But let's really go a little bit more in depth to the latest one, which is the current release Bardstown Discovery Series batch number 7. So I'll go in a little bit more depth because this is what we're about. It's a blended whiskey. It is 114.5 proof, and it's composed of 5 different whiskeys here. So it's 31% Kentucky 12-year-old with a mash bill of 75% corn, 13% rye, 12% malted barley. Then 25% Kentucky 12-year with 78% corn, 10% rye, and 12% malted barley. And then the outlier, or the new thing in here, is 21% Ontario, so Canadian whiskey, 12-year-old, 100% corn. And then 15% Indiana 7-year-old with 45% corn, 51% rye, so a rye actually, and 4% malted barley. So, and then last but not least, 8% Tennessee 17-year-old, 84% corn, 8% rye, 8% malted barley. So you got your Kentucky bourbons, and then you got your Tennessee whiskey, along with 100% corn Canadian whiskey, and then a 7-year-old or 15% 7-year-old Indiana rye whiskey. So that's interesting. All right, so let's go a little bit more in depth with this one, because that's what we want to highlight, the latest. I just wanted to run through those two. The nose is good. Definitely get that rye on that. Yeah. Black pepper, mint, vanilla, caramel. And I can smell the malted barley on that as well. I think I get a little taste of that, a little smell of that Tennessee whiskey that's in that. All right. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. That's pretty damn good. I mean, I get that malt, I get that sugar, vanilla, caramel. I definitely get that corn, and very sweet, very nice. That's damn good. Get a little bit more of that rye spice, mint, corn. Do get that malt on there, brown sugar, butterscotch. I don't know. I don't think it's still a number 3, but that might move up to second place, honestly. I would definitely say, on my initial impression on the Bardstown Discovery Batch number 7, is it's a buy. At retail, which should be around 130, 140. I definitely think that's, I don't know, I would probably wouldn't pay more than retail, or I wouldn't pay more, I'd pay 150. But I would not pay more than 150, but I think it's a good value for what you're getting in there. It's a very complex, pleasant, enjoyable. I want to first compare it to my second place at the current moment. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. That's freaking delicious. All right, I want to compare it to number 6. Remember, stay hydrated, my friends. Man, the nose is so sweet on this. Sweet vanilla, cream brulee, caramel, butterscotch, molasses, brown sugar. I don't know, that's pretty good. Number 6 still pretty damn good. I don't know if it beats out number 6. Man, I don't want to. Should I try? No, it doesn't even beat number 6, in my opinion. So I'm not going to waste any more of number 3, because when that's gone, it's gone, and it's my goat. Let's compare it to number 4. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Let's go back to this one first. Get a little more water to cleanse the palate. I mean, it's delicious. I still think number 6 is better. Let's compare it to number 4. Number 4's got a little bit of funk on it. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Definitely get that rye and that mint and that pine and black pepper on that one. So I'm gonna say of how I rank these would be this way. I would say that Bardstown Discovery batch number 3 is still the GOAT. Second place out of the ones I have would be Bardstown Discovery batch number 6. And then the latest one would be Bardstown Discovery batch 7. And then the last place at this point is batch number 4. But I think they're all good. I mean, since I didn't have 1 or 2. I never got 1 or 2. I started my Bourbon Quest after those came out. But I have been fortunate enough to get, since I started my Bourbon Quest, the rest of the Discovery series. 3 is still the GOAT. I mean, it's the GOAT of the Bardstown Bourbon Discovery series. I'm hoping at some point they produce something better than that, and that's only because I'm selfish. But these are all these are good. Definitely, I would definitely say that. I mean, obviously number 3 is a freaking buy. I'd probably go up to $200 on that one just because it's that damn good. The rest of them I wouldn't go more than 150. I'd go 150 on number 6. I'd go up to 150 even on the latest one, batch number 7. Batch number 4, I think retail should be around 130. I wouldn't pay $1 more than that on it. It's my least favorite of these 4. Yeah. Batch 5 was a disappointment. That's why it's not in here. It's being killed on the shelf. And I'll probably go ahead and, I'm not going to keep this one around for very long. It's good. And it is all Kentucky, which I love. But these 3 are exceptional. This is good. Batch 5 was a disappointment. It wasn't bad, but it didn't live up, in my opinion, to the Discovery Series name. Am I still okay? I'm still recording. But so go pick you up these. I mean, granted, you probably can't get this anymore, the GOAT. But you might be able to still get batch 6, and then batch 7 just came out, so definitely pick those up. Get them for $150 or less. I'd probably go ahead and pass on batch 4. I mean, if you want to pay $120 or $130 for it, it's good, and I'm gonna have some more of it. It's not bad. It's not like it. Batch 5 was. Batch 5 was a disappointment. This is not a disappointment. It just doesn't live up to the others, in my opinion. So, alright. This has been enjoyable. After, gosh dang it. I mean, I don't know, 4 months of filming almost every night between the Advent calendar and the whiskey of the year and the January Rye Month, followed up by March Madness is the one that was exhausting. I mean, you gotta figure, I went from which I was probably doing at least an ounce, and then when we got at least to the Sweet 16, I was doing 2 ounces. We went from 64 to 32, so that's 90. And then 16. and then 8. I mean, I did like 150 damn bottles during that month and a half. I was exhausted. It was fun, don't get me wrong. And thank you for all those that enjoyed it, subscribed, watched, whatever. Thank you. But no, this Discovery number 7 is good. I would definitely pick it up for sure at retail or up to 150. Yeah, but I still think. No, I mean, obviously, Discovery number 3 is the GOAT. I think 6 is extremely good. 7's very good, and I'd probably pass on batch 4. It's not bad. I mean, if you get it for retail or less, preferably on a less. I don't even know if it's worth 120 or 130, whatever it is. It is good. It's very sweet, very caramel, very vanilla. Yeah, I'm glad I have one. The only one that I've been really disappointed in was batch 5. That did not live up to the Discovery Series name, but I think this still lives up to, just on the lower end. But by the way, cheers, Bourbon Quest. I mean, it's not bad. It's good. It's actually delicious. It's just that when you compare them to the other 3, it's like, huh? That's still pretty damn good, bro. Alright. Damn, maybe it's just the... Why does everything look lighter in the overflow bottle? It really looks so much lighter than the traditional. Can you see this? Yeah, like look how dark that is. This looks fucking light as shit, but it's good. Maybe it's just because it's at the bottom. I don't know. All right, we're gonna wrap this shit up because it's been a long couple of months doing the Mash Madness. I'm glad I was able to take a day off, but then I want to come back the next day and give you my review on Bardstown Discovery Batch 7, which is at an absolute buy up to 150. I would not pay more than 150 for it. Number 3 is still the GOAT. Number 6 is still, in my opinion, better than number 7. And then number 4 is good. I mean, I'd pay retail 120, 130 for it. Yeah, that's all I got to say. So we're gonna wrap this up. We may try to get George over here in a little bit. Who knows? He's off the rails. But what's today? Well, it's Tuesday, but this will air on Wednesday. And then we're going to Kentucky on Thursday. So there should be some good content up over the weekend from that trip, I hope. We'll see what happens. But hey, thank you again for all those that followed Mash Madness. I thought it was great. I thought it was enjoyable. I hope you liked it. I hope this is informational on the Bardstown Discovery Series. But if you haven't already done so, go ahead, bro. Hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. It does me and the channel a favor. And then you can do yourself a favor and ring that notification button. That way you don't miss a damn thing. Smash that like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about these. I'm a big fan of the Discovery Series. The only one that's been a disappointment so far has been batch 5, which wasn't in here because it's on the shelf. But all the rest are good. Yeah, pick you up at number 7. It's good. Do that. All right. We'll have some more content up over the weekend and stuff after we get back from Kentucky. Hopefully we score some good bottles. We'll see what happens. But irregardless, we'll have a good time either way. But I just want to say, ooh, what should we do? Oh, we should try and kill this shit. Those three are good. We gotta keep them around. We'll have one more last pour of this one, which is good. It's not great. The number 3 is the GOAT, bro. It's Tom Brady. It's that good. I will do a video in the next week or two comparing the Bardstown Discovery number 3 to the Jack Daniel's Coy Hill since I started. Well, I didn't do a video for that year, but it would have been my whiskey of the year. We'll compare it to the Jack Daniel's Coy Hill. That's a tough matchup, but we'll do it anyways. But hey, cheers, Bourbon Quest. We love you. Or I love you. I don't know. That's still pretty damn good. Especially if you like that, like, high rye mash bill, mint, black pepper. Man, I've always been a big fan of the Discovery series. The only one that was a letdown was that batch 5. Yeah, it wasn't bad, but I mean, you're paying $120, $130. You expect them to be exceptional, which all 4 of these are. It was only batch 5 that I felt didn't live up to the brand name. Alright. Stay hydrated, my friends. We're wrapping it up. Love you. Subscribe, ring that bell, smash that like, leave a comment, and stay hydrated. Ha ha! That shit was good. Alright, that's a wrap, Bourbon Quest. Woo! We made it through. That was fun. Not having to like blind test them and shit.